guys, so welcome to my YouTube channel. So this video is for the nomenclature of anionic complexes. Okay, so the rule that you need to follow over here is, or the trick that you need to follow over here is, so dear students, here if the complex is anionic, so obviously the counter ion should be a positively charged or should be a cation. So you had to write the counter ion first. If the counter ion is positive, then you had to name it first while nomenclating. Okay, so after the counter ion, then same rule, prefix, that is whether it's a di, tri, tetra, and the name of the ligand and the central metal ion, its oxidation state, and the central metal ion name should end with a ate you had to put. Okay, so these are the two changes that you're going to see in case of an anionic complex. Now let us apply that rule. So now you got to know, so see the counter ion, it's a positively charged, so obviously the coordination sphere is negatively charged. So it's an example for the anionic complex. Now name the counter ion. So what we're going to call it as a potassium. So again I'm repeating, no need to worry about its number while nomenclating. Okay, so what I'm going to write, it's a potassium. After potassium, prefix ligand. So how many ligands we have? 6. Which ligand we have? Cyanido. 6 means it's a hexa, that is its prefix. Ligand name is cyanido. Cyanido. After that, central metal ion, we have Fe, which is iron, but see here, ferrate. Okay, so ferrous will turn into a ferrate. You had to end it with a 8. So you had to do one thing, you had to ion plus 8, then you had to write the oxidation state. Okay, so ferrate, and the oxidation state again you had to find over here. Potassium, it is 3. Iron we need to find out x. Cyanide is with a negative, that we have 6 minus 6 equal to 0. So x equal to plus 3. So the oxidation state is 3. Okay, so potassium counter ion, hexa its prefix, ligand is cyanide and it is written as a cyanido, and iron we have, you're not supposed to write it as a ironate, you should use its word ferrate, and then oxidation state. Okay, so these are the changes you had to apply while naming the anionic complex. Similarly, you can nomenclate this one. Here we have sodium as a counter ion, so write sodium. Okay, and then we have a 2 different ligands. We have a 5 cyanido and we have chlorido. So alphabetically which will come first, here it is a chlorido. So sodium chlorido pentacyanido. Okay, then it's a ferrate. Sodium chlorido, okay, pentacyanido, ferrate. What is the oxidation state? Sodium here is 3, iron we don't know, chloride we have 1, and cyanide we have 5 equal to 0. Again x equal to 3. So it's 3. Okay, sodium chlorido pentacyanido ferrate. Now the last one, here we don't have a counter ion, so already you have a charge over here. So platinum will be with oxidation state plus 4. Okay, now I'm directly nomenclate. So counter ion we don't have, directly go to the prefix of a ligand, hexa chlorido platinate. It should end with a 8, platinate, and its oxidation state is 4. So this is how. So ultimately what you need to remember, you had to remember the trick to nomenclate the cation and the anionic complex. Okay, here central metal ion end with a 8, then oxidation state. I hope you find this video very useful. Okay, so solve more and more example, then you will get to know, then it becomes very easy to apply the trick and solve it. Okay, I hope you find this one useful. Thank you.